Okay. Nothing really new. This is gonna do the 6th and the Chamber of Bone. Chamber of Bones. We'll talk about that in a little while. One of the things that I think I'm gonna have in this the whole playthrough with the monk is I'm gonna try and have it play the character without using the bow, even though the monk can use the bow. But I mean, I kind of liked previously, some time ago when the monk didn't have the criticals with the bow and was much slower in attack speed with the bow. So, he was basically restricted to melee. But I mean, it's an extra challenge, I think, and I want to sort of do that for this playthrough. I want to stay away from the bow if possible. Obviously, some places like the island of the Southwest Sea, which has only those corrupt orders, it's gonna there I'm gonna use the bow. I'm not gonna humor it's just suicide to go there with a melee weapon. But mostly in other places I'm gonna try and deal with the game without the bow. There are some tricks that you can doorways and such. That you can use to make the ranged attackers come to you. I mean, I think that's a good general tactic. You make them come to you instead of the other way around. Missed telekinesis. Oh right, I also found a book of Town Portal earlier, so now I already have Fury and Town Portal, which is nice. Of course, I wanna find healing, which is one of the most important spells. Previous run I talked about items, the unique item redesign. You asked that he suggested that I talk about that. He also suggested that I talk about the vice function, which I mean I'm not exactly sure, but I think it's the function of not being able to save the game or leave a level if there's a monster nearby that is active. I mean, I think I haven't really paid attention to that much, as I mean, I don't think it's on multiplayer. I'm not sure, it might be, but then I just haven't noticed. Anyway, so you know, I can't right now. I can't live at a level. So, well, it's similar to the rule of not being able to town portal or save the game while inside quest levels, like here in the Chamber of Bone. But anyway, I think it's of course a reasonable thing, so you don't. I mean, here obviously I'm just killing, but if I was weaker, much weaker, and didn't have like enough potions with me and like that, it's obviously a clear sign that I'm not good enough to come here. So in that sense, it's obviously it makes sense, and it's a good thing. But I mean, I think in a general way, they've already made the choice by the choice of coming here. So if you die, it's your own fault in any case. So in that way, I don't like it, but I mean, I can see the point. You know, if you're a new player and come here and get your ass kicked, then it's sort of I guess fair. But you know, like I said, you're the one who made the choice to come here in the first place. I always like the monk's telekinesis, but you often forget to use it for places like this, where it actually is useful. I mean, it's, I guess, arguably one of the, if not the worst, character skills in the game. But you know, it's basically a luxury kind of a, you know, you can pick items and shrines and whatnot from behind walls. As compared to like assassins identify mages, the staff recharge, scouts, infravision, seeing. You could say that the telekinesis, well, it's not like you don't need it really, but it's a convenience. Anyway, I'm not gonna it's not like a character breaker. You know, the monk can deal without it. Oh yes, you can. And you will. Nice. Much more damage. Now that I think about it, I guess I left some stuff behind. Some staves behind. Anyway, I'm gonna just end here. Next one is going to be the 7th dungeon level and House of the Blind.